Disclaimer notice. This video is for entertainment purposes only. All information in this video is not based on fact. It is all alleged, based upon my intuition, my opinion, what I believe my tarot cards are telling me. I encourage each and every one of you to do your own research, form your own opinions. After all, I'm just a blonde throwing cards. Hello guys, you guys are not going to believe this. I was just finishing up a reading on this and had no sound. I was trying on a new mic and apparently it went dead on me. But there was like no sound from the beginning. I'm ready to return it to Amazon. It's not working for me. Oh no, I bought it through TikTok. I'll have to go back to that shop. I mean, when it worked, when I was testing it, it worked great. I'm thinking, oh, this is a nice, crisp, clear microphone. Please. I should have checked it just to make sure. At one point, yes, it was working. But I don't know. I don't like it. It's going to go. And what was revealed in that reading about Oprah and her connection to Diddy, I just about shit my pants. Maybe it was information I wasn't supposed to get out. Maybe I'm not supposed to be reading about Oprah's connection. But we're going to try this again. Okay. I'm going to start out with what is Oprah's connection with Diddy. See if any similar energy comes out. Road to nowhere. Okay. Oprah sees Diddy as going absolutely nowhere now. Because of his parties. And now he's like in jail crying the blues. As he thinks about all his dreams going down the toilet. Flush. Flush. You get it? Okay? Everything. It's like she's saying he flushed everything down the toilet. And there's, and it's like there were problems that existed that either Diddy ignored or she was ignoring. But she's seeing dreams going down the shitter real quick as a result of these freak out parties. And now Diddy's done. Okay. Downfall. Union. And she is seeing that there is the potential of her union, her connection with Diddy could be a downfall for her. And the downfall also means letting something go. Letting the chips fall where they may. Okay? She's letting it go. She's releasing any responsibility in her mind. But her connection with him could be a downfall. Knighthood. Because she raised him up. And I got that same energy, and this card came out in the last reading also. So did this one. But it's like Road to Nowhere came out too in the last reading. But it's like he started out small. He was a nobody when he started. And she knighted him. She raised him up. She helped him become as famous as he was. The Baroness. That's a real negative side. The Baroness is no good, let me tell you. 21 is the number of justice. She was the Baroness that raised him up. She had some strict rules, okay? And you had to follow them. And the Baroness is underhandedness, it's deceitfulness, it's hidden enemy. False friends or someone not working in your favor, manipulation, jealousy, gossip, someone with a poisonous tongue. You know, this was a hidden enemy. She had no idea that what she was raising up to stardom was going to become actually a hidden enemy. And then there's somebody else. We got a heroine. Okay, that's her. She still has certain dreams. She doesn't want, the last thing she wants is for her dreams to die with Diddy. Okay. But there was definitely a connection. She wants to wash her hands of it. But there's a lot coming out in social media and other sources. Pictures of her with Diddy that I think she would like to go away. In the last reading, in that line of 10, there was like her getting out of something. There was a resolve card. And resolve came out twice with 2 spreads in the last reading of her coming up with a solution to the problem. And it involved a gatekeeper. And that gatekeeper opening up doors for her to help her escape or get away from that. She also had somebody else that she may have, look at that. That came out, the shooting star. Somebody else who climbed the ladder to stardom. Somebody with ancient wisdom and knowledge of her connection to Diddy posing a challenge coming up. Okay? And I kept trying to figure out if that was Diddy, and I didn't feel it was Diddy, it was another woman. And in the other reading, it came out as somebody connected to politics. To save their own ass, they'll sail Oprah down the river and they'll send her up shit creek without a paddle to save their own ass. And the knowledge and what they would speak would change Oprah's life forever. So it's kind of fitting that downfall came out because her reputation is suffering right now. She's falling. So she's trying to come up with a solution. And in the last reading, I saw some spiritual stuff. Like her working with somebody spiritual. Perhaps, allegedly speaking, entertainment purposes only. Perhaps a witch. Spell casting. So that everything will be swept under the rug. With her connection. Like, kind of like just go away. But anyhow, I used Alicia Wicker's 9-card spread. I'm going to do that again here. Right dead center, Polaris. Okay, the Polaris is like a transformation. Okay. A transformative change that it's like something important becoming known. Important information coming out. Sometimes it could be information that comes out to provide guidance. But it just feels like it might be guidance for the general public. It might be guidance with law enforcement or investigators who, if she's being investigated. I think everybody associated with Diddy is going to be under a microscope. And may I add, Prince Harry had a connection too. Justin Bieber as well. We'll get into those in a later reading. Okay, past struggles. Book of Destiny. In the past, she had her life. She had her direction. She thought she was writing her own destiny, creating her own destiny. That involved, we'll get clarification. We'll probably get Mildred out again. I had Mildred out in the last reading that I had to delete because I wasn't going through all that and try to do a voiceover with it. But the Book of Destiny is plans of the future. Creating your own destiny. And that's what Oprah did. Now, there's something in her past, in her book of life, could actually be documented, that recently has come up that is going to pose a problem. Future. The hero. You know, there is this realization, I'm telling you, her connection to him. This is the masculine who, what are we reading about? We're reading about Oprah and we're reading about Diddy. This is Diddy. And this person's really looking at Diddy. This could be the public eye. And investigators, really hard and looking at all of his connections. Okay, overriding concern for Oprah, victory. That is saying, how am I going to gain control of this situation? How am I going to become a victor? The Weaver of Words was up here before, which is more like I saw as news reports, social media, what's being said about her. That can also be right here in the books, what's being said. That is probably and this is a change, right? Making a change to her destiny changing because of him, her connection to him. Okay. Now, we're going to look at the hidden. Okay. Knighthood. Kind of funny. We got a couple repeating cards here. This was in the last reading. Hidden things. What's going on behind closed doors was the people that she was connected to that were rising up to stardom. Allegedly speaking, entertainment purposes only. People rising up, people that she raised up, knighted per se, honored, and I think she kind of did a little thing with Diddy, honoring him and stuff like that. But this can also be swearing people into a secret society. Makes me think Oprah has a bigger role in the organization, Eyes Wide Shut, than we may have thought. Her fears. The dream catcher. Protection. The dream catcher represents protection. Protection in the night. You know, the dream catcher is supposed to catch all the nightmares. Being protected from this nightmare that's happening. She's afraid that the protection's not going to come through. She does have a shield. She does have a level of protection around her. And it could be a spiritual protection, but she's fearful that it might be faulty. Her obsession. Whispering Hall. Okay. You know, I said that Diddy was in this space, so is she. The Whispering Hall represents that despair. This is so much Five of Pentacles energy. The Whispering Hall is that element of depression. It's having self-doubt and in a sense of denial of the situation. She's obsessed with ignoring it. If I ignore this, then it's not going to come knocking on my door. Wrong move, Oprah. Her ambitions or her goals, the fellowship. This came up in the last 9-card spread, previous reading, but it was over here. Again, dealing with the public. That is also a group. Definitely getting Mildred out on this. Keeping certain people together. And her challenge. The call. Wow. Can you say text messages, phone calls, communications, etc. being a challenge? Being a block? Wow. And the challenge of an offer that was made. A certain invitation that prompts some kind of action. Call to action. This is acting upon. I'm going back and thinking about the elder that was here before. She's like the crone. She's the all-wise one. Somebody with a lot of knowledge. And I was trying to get information on that person. I thought she was connected to politics. So there's somebody in politics that Oprah has endorsed. Possibly. But whoever this is, this person received an invitation from Oprah. I shit you not. That person that received that invitation saying call to action is going to come back and bite Oprah in the ass. Allegedly speaking, entertainment purposes only. And it has to do with, these two mirror each other, has to do with that group of people. I'm telling you. Okay. So what I'm going to do now, I got to reshuffle these. These are so hard to shuffle. I like Mildred when Mildred clarifies shit like this. This is like curious to see if similar cards are coming out. Now maybe I'm kind of understanding why I couldn't use the other video. The other video is probably for my information only. But it helps me to understand who the person was. Seven of Pentacles came out over here, indicating long term, deeply planted. Had roots. It was a long-term thing from years. And it kind of makes me think that was somebody close to Oprah, that Oprah trusted, that Oprah gave an invitation to. But let's take a look at this Polaris. Some kind of enlightenment, some kind of important information. Octopus, it branches out from all over the place. I'm saying lots of hands in this. Lots of tentacles. The octopus reaches. So there's information that I'm getting that says information coming from multiple places. The octopus also represents entanglements and greed. So there's some kind of money's involved in this. Some kind of greed, entanglement in greed. Smoke screen. I know that the sage is supposed to be a spiritual cleansing. But there's information coming out that so Oprah thought was cleared away that wasn't. It was written. There's documentation. And we're going to get to that one next. What's this Book of Destiny? The Book of Destiny was all about money. Riches, riches, riches. Power and money. And there's something about that, how Oprah went about getting that power, getting that money from multiple sources around, people she was entangled with, that she thought she was in the clear, she was behind a smoke screen. That's what's coming to light. That's the enlightenment that's coming. Now let's see this hero. How am I going to see information? Diddy's going to turn? Water. An emotional male. Who feels he's drowning. Book of knowledge. Book. He's an open book. Diddy is going to squeal. Can I get one more card, Mildred, on that? Holy shit. I shit you not. Diddy is going to dig up the past. He has knowledge about the past he's going to dig up because he's in a very emotional place right now. And he kind of feels like Oprah turned her back on him. And she did. She did. Let's see what this... okay. So overriding concern. How am I going to get through this? I need a victory here. I need to win. I'm not going to pull cards on that because that's obvious. Knighthood. Behind the scenes. These people. Deceit. Betrayal. The hag. The heart. Wow. You know, I've been saying all along, there's so much feminine energy in there. Yeah, there would be a lot of feminine energy, considering all the people involved. But there is somebody really negative and evil that had really close ties with Oprah, who's stabbing Oprah in the back. And this is somebody that Oprah helped rise up to power with the knighthood. Again, I get politics, political vibes here. I feel like it's a female politician. And I won't say anymore. I won't say names. Okay, this dream catcher, this protection. She fears that he has no protection. Factory. That is the daily work. In that working industry, in her industry. Protection from the people that she was working with. She was hoping. A fear of somebody binding her to this. The factory is a working situation. Now the rope. There's a couple ways of looking at the rope. Sometimes you can look at it as hanging yourself, or you can look at it as a lifeline. But it's definitely a strong connection or bond. It's being tied up or tangled in a situation as well. So her fear is lack of protection from the people that she worked with, that she was tied up in. She doesn't want that to come out. Oh my God. And this fell out. B-L-O-O-D. Allegedly speaking, entertainment purposes only. She may have knowledge about unalivings. Just saying. And who did the unalivings? Tupac come to mind. I'm just saying. Okay. And her being obsessed with this Whispering Hall. Busy. She wants to keep somebody, okay, busy making the money. Working people. Her bees. She's the queen bee. Keeping people working to try to keep the spotlight off of her. Because she's in desperation. She's desperate right now. Because she keeps hearing over and over everything, all the rumors surrounding her and Diddy. Scourge is a form of punishment. It's pain. ABUSE. And there's rumors of her, how she participated in that, her working for the money in that industry. Her participation in the pain. Just saying, allegedly speaking. This is not looking like Oprah, such a saint. No, is it? Now the fellowship with her ambition with this group of people. Burn bridges. The Crow. Wow. Burning bridges to cover her own ass. Holy shit. The fire came out as one of the cards in the last reading. So did the shovel. So did the ear. The coin. The dagger. The heart. Some of these came out in the last reading. Just saying. But the fire's all-consuming emotions. It is also can be destructive. It could also be passion. Passion comes in many forms. What do you think of when you think of Diddy? Epstein. Ooh, did I really say that? And the Crow brings news. Okay. And it could be, she could be delivering the news or delivering information in order to destroy a certain group before they can destroy her. If she could show them as not credible, then less likely that they would believe her. And a Crow brings bad news. It's moving from place to place or criminal activity. And it's almost like she wants to blow up, destroy the people in this criminal activity to cover her own ass. The storm, because there's a storm brewing, and she wants to clear it out. Her name is getting tarnished, and she wants to clear it. Now, let's take a look at this call, this invitation. Party. The ribbon represents a gift, or represents a party, a celebration. Oh, come to this party. I shit you the fuck not. Boom. The devil. Dirty deeds. The call came. The invitation to this party that had really bad juju, really bad shit going on. The pitchfork. I shit you not. Oh my God. Time. A lot of time invested here. Daisy. This is. And I'm saying, okay, time's up. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. Here's Daisy. I don't know if you'll see her nose or not. Tail's wagging. At least tail's not wagging at my table to wreck my cards. But this is bad. I gotta clean this up. Oh, this is bad juju. Bad juju. Bad juju. Really bad juju. Holy shit. I'm gonna have to use this Chronicles of Destiny. That's what this deck here is called, Chronicles of Destiny. I'm gonna have to use that more often. I was just called to use it tonight, and boy, is it talking, huh? It's really talking. Wow. Before I end this video, what I want to do is I just want to see a little bit more information about the group and this person let's find out about this person that received the call to come join the Eyes Wide Shut. Here's your way to fame, honey. You're my good friend. This is your way to fame. This is how we're going to make you famous. This is how we're going to make you popular. This is how we're going to get you in the White House. I'm just saying, allegedly speaking, because that's just the vibe I'm getting. Tell me more about this person. 8 of Cups. Somebody's walking away from Oprah. The Magician. This is somebody very resourceful. Somebody who is like a magician. There's trickery. Somebody felt they tried to walk away because they felt tricked. And betrayed. That's who is the challenge. 9 of Cups. The Lovers. OMG. There was a certain partnership that the lovers could also be the freaky stuff that was going on at these parties. All the beverages and the little poppers and the rugs and all that stuff. As people participated in this shit. And somebody manipulated the situation. Somebody made it sound so good. 9 of Cups, this is great. But this person that's against Oprah feels betrayed. She feels like she was coerced and manipulated. Wants nothing to do with Oprah. But 9 of Swords. It's on their mind all the time. I should have walked. Oh my God, that's what they're saying. I should have walked away from this a long time ago. I should have cut my ties. There's the betrayal. I was coerced. I was hurt. I was betrayed. I was lied to. 9 of Swords. We had a big fight over this, and I ended the friendship. But this person's coming back to haunt Oprah. The seeds were planted really deep. Deep roots. 7 of Pentacles. A lot of promises of wish fulfillment. At what cost? Now we have the King of Wands and the Lovers. Passionate. That is Diddy. Whoever this person is had a lover's, not romantic, but had a little bit of hanky-panky shit stuff, freaky stuff go on. And this person's angry. Angry at Diddy, angry at Oprah. Because Oprah introduced them. I'm just saying. Oprah has a enemy. And Oprah knows it. So, let's do one more spread. And what I'm going to ask in this spread is about this person, their objective, what they want, their fears. I'm going to use, again, Alicia Wicker spread. Very comprehensive. Very in-depth. Okay. Whoever this person is, current situation, Queen of Cups. I shit you not. Someone who had a deep admiration, a deep connection with Oprah. And the past struggles was they got themselves in really deep and deeply rooted in what was going on because of Oprah. Future, she's going to tell the truth. She's going from very emotional and loving to a nice queen. And she don't care. Whoever this witness is, this is a witness. She is going to tell the truth. She's going to tell everything, including Oprah's connection. The devil's work. Overriding concern. She's saying this is the work of the devil that I got myself involved in because of Oprah. This is what I was trying to get myself out of. This queen is trying to turn her back on those roots. And this queen's looking at her and saying, you know what? We got to tell exactly what happened to us. This is a victim. This is a victim. Underneath the scenes, death. Behind the scenes. I'm going to put this out there. Allegedly speaking, entertainment purposes only. I'm not going to say exactly where it's coming from. I'll leave that for you, for your own intuition to figure that out. But there's death threats to this person. They're receiving death threats. The fear. 5 of Wands. Being attacked. They are afraid that they're going to be attacked. The obsession. Strength. Having that inner strength and courage in order to face the enemy. To face the devil. And these death threats head on. Having the strength to tell the truth. They're obsessed with that inner strength and regaining their own personal power. And they want to make a change with their ambition. Wheel of Fortune. I'm not going to let the past hold me back. I'm going to move this wheel forward. They want the wheels to turn. And I just heard these two are above each other. This is a sister to the Justice card. Similar energy. Their ambition, their drive, their goal is to get the wheels of justice turning. This is somebody who's been really scorned, who feels totally betrayed by Oprah. I'm just saying. And their challenge, 7 of Cups. The smoke screen. The illusion. claims that this person, oh, you were so on drugs back then, you don't know what parties you went to. Wasn't any of ours. Oh, you were seeing things. It was an illusion. I had no involvement. No, I didn't send, that invitation didn't come from me. But I think there's proof. I think there's proof. But the biggest thing here that's getting me is that there are death threats to try to silence her. And she's definitely afraid of being attacked and being deleted off the earthly plane. I think I am done with the reading. I don't want to read any more energy into this. I've already seen a lot. Some that I didn't even speak of. Because I want hands off. Okay? But use your own intuition in this. You'll probably come up with the same things that I was thinking that I didn't speak. With that said, I'm done, and I am dropping the mic.